Pittsburgh has been waiting. Again, it's so funny because we are so impatient with these things, and understandably, and you could argue he was ready. This is the fastest a first overall pick has reached the big leagues in, I think, 30 years. and it feels like it took way too long. So here he is. He will be making his debut on Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern, against the Chicago Cubs and Justin Steele. What a delightful matchup that is.
I was thankful that they were calling him up now, because had they waited another AAA start or two, he would not have made his debut at home, which I think is a vital component to the hype. I don't think they ever would have done that. I think they just would have waited.
Yeah, they would have waited 100%.
Which that would have been silly, because it would have been another 2 starts in AAA, I believe, in order to have him start at home. So thankful that that is the case. I will be in the building. One of the largest sources of FOMO for me, post-tense FOMO, is that you were at the Steven Strasburg debut in Washington, D.C. as a fan. I believe in the 10th grade, you were at that game. There are a lot of people in our lives who just don't know who Paul Skenes is. And so these people, because we're from DC, know who Steven Strasburg is. And so it's like, hey, remember when Strasburg came up and how that was a big deal? It's the biggest deal since that.
The fact that he's throwing 100 on its own is not wild. He's not throwing 106, but he is sitting 100 miles an hour for full outings. That is not really something. We've seen a handful, right? Hunter Green has it. DeGrom, we've seen. It's been a very small group. That's important, because even those guys, their fastball's like averaging 98.9, 99.3. No. Paul Skenes averaging 100 miles an hour. That is significant. But what really is making him special is that he authored one of the great college seasons of all time with that fastball and a ridiculous slider. And since then, he has essentially added and amplified 3 other pitchers in addition to those. This is someone who has realized when he arrived at LSU, and even once he starting at the Air Force Academy, I have a gift on the mound. He was very talented as a catcher and as a hitter. I have a gift on the mound. I'm going to give this my all. And he is physically about as like everything you would want to see in a big league ace as well. And that's what also helps drive what makes him special.
When you see Paul Skenes, when you watch him move, you understand that you are seeing something unique, because big old boys don't move like that very often, right? He is, as our friend Brent Honeywell said, an absolute moose, but he has the wiriness and the dexterity and the looseness of a salamander. And that combination is very, very special.